Okay, so here we go. Gargi, Shomik, Rohit will join us soon. Bharat has also reached. He's apparently in the accreditation office. So Bharat will join us in a couple of minutes. I think Rohit has already joined us. Yes, I can see Gargi will get Rohit in. Or let me try. I can actually try. There you go. No, I made a mess of it. I did manage. Oh, wonderful. So I've arrived. So, but Rohit, why are you black? ये क्या हो गया?
Our newest producer.
He is back in black.
I again made some nonsense. That is why the screen is still black.
His internet is bad. He's stuck.
आ जाएगा वो. Okay, so Rohit will join us in a bit. Shomik already there. Gargi has joined us, and as I said, Bharat will join us in maximum 5 minutes because he's in the accreditation office picking his accred. And Vaibhav has also reached. He is on his way to the hotel. So the entire team is now in Dubai. So from tonight or tomorrow morning, you will see all of them. And Gargi comes to Calcutta to join me in the studio. Shomik Chakraborty, question. What we are debating, discussing today, condition of the Dubai track. Gargi, if you have the stills of the ground that they have sent with the pitch covered, you can put that out. But Shomik, what are you getting from your conversations? Low, slow track, bounce, movement, what can happen, possible? Is there dew? Yesterday at 8 p.m., you told me there was no dew. What is the chances of dew? How are you seeing conditions in Dubai? Give me all details.
No, I don't see any chances of dew given that it's overcast and a few drops of rain is falling also. Since morning has been the rain in the desert. In fact, as far as the pitch is concerned, it was under wraps because it is raining is as light drizzle, but the pitch is under wraps. But the general perception is it might be slow and low. We couldn't speak to the Dubai Cricket Association curator because he is not allowed to speak. But in ILT20, what happened?
Where's the echo coming from? There's an echo. Let's all mute ourselves. Shomik, speak.
Am I audible now? Okay, fine. So the thing is that in the ILT20, they didn't use the center pitch only. They used center pitch only for the first game and the final, and the remaining games were played on side pitches. Spinners didn't get that much of a purchase, but this is the pitch is a bit tired in the sense it is not a fresh pitch. Although Matthew Sandry, who is the curator here, he gave an interview to Cricinfo a few days back, saying that because that was when the tournament restrictions were not there, and wherein he said he will try to make a very good pitch in the sense it's standard the way the curators speak. He said that I will come up with a very good pitch where everybody will have the assistance, but the general common perception is that it is going to be slow and low. It might be slow and low, and in that case India's decision to load the squad with spinners and spin bowling all-rounders would be vindicated.
Yeah, I mean, if it does still slow and low, it will be excellent. Arvind, I'll go to Rohit in a jiffy. But let me answer your question. Kal हमने answer कर दिया. Arvind, we have answered this yesterday. It was my call not to send my colleagues to Pakistan because if you have to report what is the ground reality as far as if the stadium facilities are all up to the mark and everything, we will not be able to report all of that from Pakistan. There will be vigilance. Whatever anyone says, there will be vigilance. So it was my call as editor not to send my colleagues to Pakistan. So all four of them have traveled to Dubai. So I've answered that question yesterday. I've answered you today. So don't keep spamming and asking the same question 20 times. Rohit Juglan, is India going to be vindicated? If they do, Gautam Gambhir knows something which none of us did. 5 spinners, and if the pitch is slow and low, तब तो हो गया यार. तब तो एकदम एस मूव खेल दिया उन्होंने.
अब बोरिया, मैं बार बार इस बात को कह रहा हूँ, चाहे हिंदी लाइव हो चाहे हमारे जितने भी प्रीव्यूज हो, कि हम 5 स्पिनर्स की जो लग्जरी है उसे क्यों अफोर्ड कर पा रहे हैं, क्योंकि हमारे पास 2 बॉलिंग डालने के साथ साथ उसी में ऐसे बैटर्स भी शामिल है जिनमें हमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। आज अगर कोई अक्षर पटेल को 5 नंबर पर भेजता है, मुझे कोई हैरत नहीं है, मुझे कोई डाउट नहीं है उनकी स्किल सेट पे। आज अगर कोई जडेजा को एक बैटर पहले मानता है और एक बॉलर बाद में मानता है, तो ये उनका अपना स्किल सेट है रादर देन। और कोई टीम दुनिया में ऐसी नहीं है जिसके पास इस समय पर इतनी लग्जरी हो। अगर आप इन दोनों को निकाल दें और आप मुझे बोले कि नहीं जी हमारे पास ना 5 स्पिनर है, लेकिन वो सारे कुलदीप यादव और वरुण चक्रवर्ती वाले स्किल सेट के हैं, तो क्या गौतम गंभीर 5 लेकर आएंगे? बिल्कुल नहीं आएंगे 5 लेकर। सो a player like Akshar Patel, a player like रविंद्र जडेजा, एंड ये टीम मैनेजमेंट ही नहीं बल्कि इससे पिछली टीम मैनेजमेंट ने इन खिलाड़ियों को बनाया है। 2021 2022 अक्षर पटेल दैट फिनिश इन वेस्ट इंडीज जहां पर उन्होंने इंडिया को मैच जिताया। एशिया कप मुझे याद आता है लास्ट ईयर जब उन्होंने 2023 में जब उन्होंने जबरदस्त पारियां खेली थी। किसी में इंडिया जीत रहा है, किसी में नहीं जीत रहा है। पाकिस्तान न्यूयॉर्क में उनको ऊपर प्रमोट किया गया जस्ट टू काउंटर इमाद वसीम की वो पीछे ले आए, तो वो इफ्तिकार को आगे लेकर आ गए, वो उन्होंने किया। फाइनल में आप देखिए अक्षर पटेल को। रविंद्र जडेजा ने पिछले 4-5 सालों में 2019 वर्ल्ड कप से पहले उसके बाद से अपनी बैटिंग पे जितना काम किया है, ये इन लोगों के उस स्किल सेट का रिजल्ट है कि क्यों हम 5 स्पिनर लेकर जा पा रहे हैं। अगर सचमुच में हमारे पास भी सारे स्पिनर्स सोनली बॉलर्स होते, कुलदीप यादव और वरुण चक्रवर्ती जैसे हैं, तो हम भी 5 स्पिनर लेकर नहीं आते, हम भी फिर उस टैक्टिक्स के साथ नहीं उतरते। सो इट्स ऑल्सो अ ग्रेट मास्टर स्ट्रोक फ्रॉम गौतम गंभीर, बट हमें इक्वली इन प्लेयर्स को भी क्रेडिट देना पड़ेगा जिन्होंने अपने आप को इस काबिल बना लिया है कि आज अगर कोई अक्षर पटेल को प्रमोट करता है तो हमें कोई हैरानी नहीं होती है, हम उसे एक मास्टर स्ट्रोक मानते हैं। ये नहीं मानते कि अरे यार ये कैसे कर दिया। क्रेडिट टू दिल्ली कैपिटल्स, क्रेडिट टू जो पिछली रिजीम थी। मुझे याद है जब 3 साल पहले 2 साल पहले अगर आप देखोगे, वहां पर दिल्ली ने जब अक्षर पटेल को प्रमोट करना शुरू करा था, आई रिमेंबर आस्किंग अ क्वेश्चन टू सौरव गांगुली ऑल्सो, एंड ही सेड दैट उसको आप जितना ऊपर खिला सकते हो आप खिला सकते हो, बिकॉज वो आपको एज अ बैटर कभी डाउन एंड आउट और आपको ये नहीं सवाल पूछने देगा कि यार ये बिल्कुल ही एकदम ब्लंडर कॉल हो गया। और अक्षर पटेल को जब जब प्रमोट किया गया, बीट फ्रॉम रिकी पॉन्टिंग, बीट फ्रॉम सौरव गांगुली, कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ है बुरियादा जिसमें आप ये बोलो कि मतलब ठीक है जल्दी आउट होना एक अलग बात है, लेकिन ही वाज लुकिंग आउट ऑफ पोजीशन, ऐसा कभी नहीं हुआ। So credit to Akshar Patel and Ravindra Jadeja for that.
I agree with this. I agree with this that Akshar Patel has looked pretty solid as and when he has gotten that opportunity. Nimish Juneja asks that these slow low tracks, Gargi, is it going to be a disadvantage for India because he gives the reference of 19th November. Let me add to that. Somebody asked Bangladesh also has reasonably decent spin attack. Do you reckon the slow low tracks, if that ultimately happens, Indian batters want the ball to come onto the bat, will that be a kind of disadvantage for India? But India, on the other hand, India is actually set with all these bowling options and 5 different spinners and everything pretty well balanced. Your thoughts, Gargi?
No, I think at this point it's pretty well balanced. Yes, you might have a little bit of a disadvantage against left arm spin when it comes to Virat Kohli, or Rohit Sharma and the openers will obviously handle. Oh, new look for Bharat. Wow. Completely through. You're on mute, Boria. You're on mute.
I am saying Rohit and Shomik, this is Bharat only. Don't mistake him for someone else. वो नया लुक से पहुंच गया है. I mean, I was completely taken aback.
Accurate guys are not recognizing him. Even the accurate guys don't recognize him.
बस खाली उतना recognize कर ले, बाकी नहीं चाहिए. Accreditation में अगर बोल दिया कि दूसरा कोई आ गया तब प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. But yes, Gargi, go on.
We were so stupefied Bharat left. But yes, I think at this point it's well balanced because you also look at India's spin department, and I think it's pretty well rounded. And with a Shreyas Iyer, with a KL Rahul, with a few batters who can tackle spin on very well, I don't see it being a major disadvantage because I think you have a very, very well balanced batting lineup as well as a bowling lineup over there. Yes, you're one pacer short, but if you're talking about slow low tracks, then you also have extra spinners in your team. So what do you have to worry about?
Shomik, from the Bangladesh standpoint, they would also not mind this kind of a condition, these kind of conditions. Slow, low track, Bangladesh plays in similar conditions at home. They've got a reasonably good spin attack as well. Shomik?
Doesn't matter at all. Absolutely doesn't matter because there is a gulf in class. I mean, in our Bangla Live yesterday, I and Mama were discussing. It was like Mohan Bagan playing against Aryan. And if I am allowed to draw a football analogy. So from that point of view, it absolutely Bangladesh. Uh, I am not taking that into account. Bangladesh game, Pakistan and New Zealand are the two tough games. See, frequently after arriving here, I am being confronted with a question that Pakistan have loaded their squad with fast bowlers and they have just one specialist spinners. And the fact of the matter is that nobody knows this venue better than Pakistan. For close to a decade, this venue was their home away from home. So they have picked just one spinner. But then again, it is about sticking to the strength. Pakistan doesn't have a spinner to speak of. Fast bowling is their go-to option, irrespective of format, irrespective of conditions. So from that point of view, unless they are playing on nonsense back at home on underprepared tracks, I am not criticizing the underprepared tracks. They are allowed to prepare pitches to their strength, but on good pitches, they don't have a spinner to speak of. So from that point of view, they loaded their squad to their strength. India have world-class spinners. So India loaded their squad with the spinners. If Bumrah were there, that would have been different because Bumrah is two bowlers in one. Bumrah is two cricketers in one. So that would have been different. But now that Bumrah is not there, you have to back your strength. And what is your strength? That is the spinners. You have a world-class Chinaman bowler in Kuldeep Yadav. You have a mistress spinner who could be the X factor according to Gautam Gambhir in Varun Chakravarti. Akshar Patel is undroppable in this format, and Ravindra Jadeja is world class as an all rounder. So, absolutely fair.
Bharat, first question: how did this new look happen? You have surprised us all. Did the accreditation people recognize you that you are the same Bharat Ramraj? You did not have a problem. You tell us that, and then you come to Dubai has greeted you with some cloudy weather and rain and all of this. Clearly, you are a welcome person for the Middle East. Bharat Ramraj, first comments.
Yeah, it is drizzling a bit actually. There is a little bit of rain around. So yeah, there is a little bit of problem with my baggage, but I picked taxi straight from airport and I came here. Yes, they recognized my face and they
So you
gave my.
got your baggage, right? You didn't lose it.
But I had to wait for around 10-15 minutes.
Oh, no, did you got your baggage eventually? Correct? You got your
Yeah,
baggage.
I got.
Okay, good. Yeah, good. Good. And welcome. Take your time. There is no hurry. Rohit and Shomik will also help you around. You were there at the Women's World Cup, so you know this venue extremely well. You have a clear idea as to what is going on. Coming back to Rohit, before I go back to Bharat again, Rohit, यार ये weather है, I mean it's drizzling etc. What is the prediction? 24 more hours to go, 48 hours for the game. Very unlikely that in the Middle East you have to talk about the weather, but given it's drizzling, you guys had sent it in the afternoon also. What is the prediction? Is there any chance of rain? Will that impact team selection? Rohit Juglan.
I don't think, Burada, I've checked the weather update also, a couple of hours ago, and it was sometimes of the day it was like this only, from I think from Saturday onwards, it was just one day when it was completely sunny. Otherwise, for the last 3 days, it was going like sometimes it was cloudy. But today is the only day where from the morning onwards we are seeing that it's drizzling, it's cloudy, and then it's drizzling, and then it's cloudy. Right now, also when we left the home, it was drizzling. At this point of time, yes, a very light drizzle, but yes, it's overcast since morning. Haven't seen the sun today, so. This is being the upcoming day also, but no threat to the game as of now. No threat to the game, and I don't think it will change much, because the eventual conditions of this ground, the kind of pitch, as Shomik rightly said, that it will be. It's just a two weeks gap. On 9th they played the last IL T20 game here, and after that within 2 weeks they have to re-prepare it again, and whatever tweaks they have to do to the pitch, they will do that. So I think it will remain slow and low, but obviously if a weather of this kind, there will be certain help, because there is a nip in the air. February, March, there will be something in the air which will surely specifically underlight second innings, will surely assist the fast bowlers.
Shomik, India's practice nothing is happening today. Bangladesh also not training. Give our viewers a lowdown. Tomorrow they will obviously be pre-match day. There will be a press conference also, captain's press conference tomorrow. Give us the plan for our viewers before I go back to Bharat and Gargi.
Yeah, it was a day off for both teams. Tomorrow, Bangladesh are training in the afternoon and India very likely in the evening. That is the tentative schedule. An official schedule would be put out by the ICC in the evening after a few hours. But what I have got while collecting my pass at the Dubai International Stadium, that Bangladesh would be training tomorrow in the afternoon. India's tentative schedule is once again in the evening. Hope the rain stays away because they would like to have a good workout on the eve of the match.
Someone says, Rohit, I'm extremely impressed. Chiku89, I'm very impressed with your explanation of 5 spinners. Thank you. Rohit is a very good analyst of the game. So is Shumik. This group understands their sport. That is why they are here. They are not sensationalist jerks doing, what some other platforms do. So we know what we are talking about. Bharat Ramraj, the question we are asking is, Shumik says the pitch could be slow and low. If the pitch does behave slow and low, do you think India have actually made it, the team selection will come to India's advantage? They will have all their bases covered if such conditions prevail in the Dubai Stadium, Bharat Ramraj?
Yeah, that's what basically they have done, especially after Jasprit Bumrah was rolled out. They basically wanted to cover all the categories of spin. Let it be left arm orthodox spin, let it be off spin, let it be wrist spin, a little bit of mystery spin. They covered all the bases, and even in the Women's World Cup, the track was on the slower side. But occasionally, in the second innings, it swings a bit here. I don't know what exact reason is, or certain external factors might come into the equation. But I saw New Zealand getting some swing in the second innings under lights in the Women's World Cup. Even in the semi-final, there was a little bit of swing. So maybe due to certain external factors, you will see that. But mostly you expect a slow and low track with a little bit in it for the spinners. So when you see that, I guess India made the right selection, especially in the backdrop of Jasprit Bumrah getting ruled out.
How are the Indian seamers bowling in practice? Introspect, I'll come to that. Gargi, someone says, if there is no dew, would it be a bat first kind of thing? Put runs on the board. If there is dew, it will be bat first, because you would not want to, clearly get your bowlers. You will struggle. You bowl first.
Bat second.
You bowl first rather. So clearly that is an important point being made there, that if there is no dew, would you actually go by that and then bat first rather than bowl first? Gargi.
Well, batting first. Yeah, if there's no dew, in any case, batting first is such a statement to make. And if you are, if you have enough confidence in your batting lineup, why not? I think it won't be a bold call. I think this batting lineup is very, very capable of doing that. If we look back on the England series as well, in the matches that we saw, 2 back-to-back tosses, all 3 England had won, and if I'm not wrong, and in 2 of the ODI matches, India batted first and put up really good total. So I think when you think of no dew, then bat first is definitely a choice that you should go for.
Shumik, yesterday was there any dew? Last couple of days, was there any dew? I mean, cloudy, there'll be no dew, but was there any dew yesterday, day before? What did you guys see? Because you all were there till very late yesterday.
Absolutely no dew. Absolutely. And Rohit was imploring me, Shramikda, put your fingers on the grass. I said, no, that is off limits. Please don't put me in trouble. That the security officer was standing.
I said, I'll also picture you. I said, I said it will be a great story. I said, I'll take a picture. You will, while writing your copy, you will put that picture. It was a first-hand experience that I put my hand in the grass and there's nothing.
At the expense of report.
So that's a fabulous copy with a picture of Shamik Da in it. That's the story idea.
Photograph you can take. There's absolutely no problem in taking a photograph.
but you cannot enter into the field of practice or field of play.
Totally
So
play outside and touch. This was during
I
our
haven't
COVID.
said to enter in the field. I haven't said yes. Yes,
He's
I haven't said to enter in the field. I said that
Rohit,
stand here and just low down and just
Anyway,
touch
fine,
the
fine.
grass.
Both of you don't, you. But the idea is good. I like the idea of Shomik if you're writing that copy. But so there was no due whatsoever, right? There was no due.
absolutely no due, but I'm enjoying this English weather in the desert. This English weather is excellent. I never thought I would be getting this English weather in the Middle East.
That is
So
because you have Bharat Ramraj landing today. That's why you got this. So you thank Bharat for that. Take him out for dinner tonight and you treat him because he's given you this new look also. But Bharat, set it up for me. Rohit and Shomik have been doing some excellent reporting over the last couple of days. Clearly, does it feel a little odd, Bharat, that the tournament is happening 1,000 miles away in Pakistan? That's the main venue. All of a sudden, there are 4 games here in Dubai. Does it seem a bit odd to do a tournament like this, or given the geopolitics of the world, you are okay with it? Before I go back to Gargi.
Yeah, from one side of the perspective, it is definitely odd. It's like, for example, Argentina and Brazil playing in some neutral venue, and most of the tournament is happening somewhere in France or on those lines. So that is in football. So that definitely looks odd, and that is a similar case here. Just 3-4 matches are happening somewhere else, and rest of the matches are happening in Pakistan. So it takes a bit of sheen away from the particular tournament. But when we consider the overall perspective, when we consider that there is a lot of tension between India and Pakistan, geopolitical tension, I think this is the best solution one could get. So one can understand why this happened, but in future ICC tournaments, at least, hopefully, that won't be the case.
Mute.
Rohit, Pakistan update, anything you're getting? Babar Azam not to open? You had mentioned this on
No.
our show 2 days back. Usman will open. Are you getting anything
No.
that?
So Rizwan have confirmed this. That Rizwan has confirmed this in press conference that Babar will open. He said that Babar will open, and he said he haven't said anything on Usman's place. But yesterday, what I saw, and then I today cross check in the morning. Yesterday, what I saw is there were 3 men standing as far as the Pakistan team practice session is concerned. There was Usman, there was Babar, there was Fakhar Zaman. So these 3 were, practicing with the new ball also, knowing that Usman has a history with the UAE cricket also. And then after playing for UAE cricket, he went to Pakistan while saying all the, all the different things that he never got an opportunity in Pakistan cricket, and now he will play for the UAE cricket, and then leaving UAE cricket to go back again to Pakistan cricket, and then again saying this to UAE cricket that I don't want to play there. So, I thought that, and obviously after cross-checking with my sources, that they said that yes, he has the experience of this ground also, these conditions also. He scored a lot of runs, in PSL also. It was brilliant, his kind of innings, and he can open also. He can give you those kind of starts also. But Rizwan today confirmed in the pre-match press conference that Babar Azam and Fakhar Zaman will open. Burela.
Okay, good. And Shomik, before I ask Gargi, New Zealand versus Pakistan, big match tomorrow. New Zealand has twice beaten Pakistan in the tri-series, might just have a mental edge. Yes, faster ball. I mean, that injury streak has also kind of impacted New Zealand, but New Zealand, the batting looked excellent. Plus Glenn Phillips with his madness and acrobatics and all of that. Set it up. The opener for us, before I ask Gargi as well, New Zealand versus Pakistan could well be the deciding match, because whoever wins this one will take Bangladesh out and you're into the semifinals. So 2 matches and you're almost there into the semifinals. So Shomik, set it up for me, New Zealand versus Pakistan. And before that, Abhishek, what is this Vipul Kashyap tweet? I have no idea. What is, so either you write it here, because I don't follow Vipul Kashyap, or, my bad. But tell us what, if Rohit is smiling, then Rohit might know, I might go to him. But Shomik, yes.
So
Shomik da also know. Shomik
What is this tweet? Why? What is this tweet?
No, nothing. I mean, he basically, it's garbage, saying that one wicketkeeper batsman. He tried to imply Rishabh Pant, who is a second choice keeper, is not he's mipped with India's head coach.
Oh, stupid.
So
No, ignore. It's
yeah,
okay. Yeah, bogus.
absolutely. So bogus. But I got to see a couple of pictures of the National Stadium in Karachi, and it looked like a highway. I would be surprised if tomorrow's game doesn't. Is not a high scoring affair. I expect it to be a high scoring affair, like it happened in the Tri Cities also. And we have to keep in mind that New Zealand in this group are the best fielding side. We are talking about bowling, batting, or the all-round ability, but New Zealand in this group are the best fielding side. And New Zealand have an uncanny knack to pull off upsets. They did it to India in the Test series, and they are not bogged down by the pressure because they don't have any expectations from any quarters. They clean swept India in a Test series, which was historic, but their leading newspaper didn't list that among the top 20 sporting achievements in 2024. So that is how they treat, except rugby, they basically don't take their sport seriously, sort of, in the sense. But whatever it is, you are absolutely right. It's a massive game tomorrow. Whoever wins, they will be one. They will have one step towards the semi-final because they will take Bangladesh out, and they are there. Simple.
Same question for you, Gargi. Set
But
it up.
just,
New
just,
Zealand was,
ju-
yeah, go.
just one thing. But I have got a fantastic term for the Pakistan leg of the Champions Trophy from one of my friends there, from one of my friends in Pakistan. He told me Champions Trophy in Pakistan is a glorious chaos.
Wonderful. This is like Red Sports.
Glorious chaos.
Always glorious chaos. Not bad. We are in that sense, Pakistan is matching us. But Gargi, New Zealand versus Pakistan, set it up. Big match from both sides. I mean, Mohammad Rizwan under test. Big match, Mohammad Rizwan under test. Shumik, you can have Coca-Cola. They are our sponsors. So you can easily show the glass. No problem. So you are more than, if it was something else, I would have started shouting, but no. Coca-Cola, you are more than welcome to have. Thumbs up and Coca-Cola, totally fine. So absolutely no problem. Gargi, yes, New Zealand versus Pakistan. Over to you.
Look, watching any of New Zealand's game is always, such a fun time because, like we've spoken about this multiple times, that every time an ICC tournament happens, New Zealand comes in as the underdogs because no one's really watching them. No one's keeping an eye on how New Zealand is doing, but they're doing very, very well. And even if they don't, they will come into an ICC tournament and completely turn it on its head. And that's the kind of potential that a New Zealand team has. And going into this game, Pakistan versus New Zealand, I think at this point, Pakistan have everything to lose. With the way that everything has happened, PCB, the humiliation, whatever happened with hosting this tournament, the stadiums, glorious chaos, like Shomik called it. But when it comes to the cricket, Pakistan cricket has been on a decline. And there is no other opportunity better than a Champions Trophy hosted by Pakistan in Pakistan for the Pakistan team to redeem themselves. Will they be able to do it? Will they, with a young side, will they sort of win their fans back? Will they sort of show international cricket that yes, we did not go away, yes, we had a bad time, but we're here to stay and we're a quality side? I think it's a great opportunity for Pakistan to sort of prove themselves at this point. Will they do it? Will they start with a bang against a New Zealand team that is looking very, very strong? We'll just have to wait and watch.
I think that was set up quite nicely. I think it started to rain a bit heavy. That's what Bharat wrote to me, saying that he was standing in the rain, so just protecting his phone camera. So maybe the drizzle has gotten heavier. But Rohit Jublan, set up karo yaar. How much chance are you giving Pakistan? Are you giving Pakistan much chance to qualify from this group? What's your take on Pakistan? Gargi set it up quite nicely, saying huge, lot at stake for Pakistan cricket.
यस मतलब स्टेक पे बहुत कुछ है, बट आपके पास परफॉर्मेंस भी उस तरीके से होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि इट्स ऑल अबाउट परफॉर्मेंस नाउ फॉर पाकिस्तान. और मेरा हमेशा से यही मानना रहा है कि अगर आप गवर्नमेंट इंटरवेंशंस पर, कॉन्टैक्ट्स को प्लेइंग 11 में जगह देके अगर आप टीम बनाना चाहते हो, तो वो फिर वो फिर वो एक जस्टिफाई नहीं करता है आपकी आपकी क्रिकेट को। सो दे हैवंट डन एनी चेंज। जो स्क्वाड बदलना था, जैसे हम लोगों ने लास्ट मोमेंट पे बदला स्क्वाड, और अगर हमें यशस्वी जायसवाल को बाहर भी करना था तो हमने बाहर किया, बट हम सारे स्पिनर्स को लेकर आए। और इसके अलावा भी अगर आप देखेंगे तो और टीमों ने भी अपने अपने बदलाव किए जहां जहां पर उनको लगा कि ये चीज़ खाली लग रही है। बट पाकिस्तान ने किसी तरह का कोई बदलाव उस तरीके से नहीं किया, नोइंग कि उनको किन चीज़ों की ज़रूरत थी, नोइंग कि वो कौन से प्लेयर्स हैं जिनको जिनको लेकर के जो है वो बहुत डिस्कशन चल रही थी। हमने बार बार नाम लिया है कि अलग अलग खिलाड़ियों को लेकर के चर्चा चलती रही, लेकिन वो किसी को लेकर के नहीं आए। नाउ अब रिजवान ने जब ये कंफर्म कर ही दिया है कि बाबर ओपन भी करने वाले हैं, तो ऑब्वियसली साउथ शकील 3 नंबर पे होंगे, रिजवान खुद 4 नंबर पे आएंगे। तो कहीं ना कहीं वो मतलब एक ये बात भी है, शुभा ने बहुत अच्छा कहा था 12 बजे के शो में, कि कौन सा पाकिस्तान किस दिन उठता है, विच पाकिस्तान विल वेक अप एंड प्ले, वो बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। क्योंकि ये ऐसी टीम है कि 3.5 की 100 रन के अंदर भी आउट हो जाएगी। तो कोई सर्टेनिटी नहीं दे सकता मैं पाकिस्तान के साथ इस वक्त पर कि ये ऐसा करेगा, वो वैसा करेगा। आई रियली थिंक कि बाबर आजम से ज्यादा फकर जमा पर बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर होगा, क्योंकि वो खिलाड़ी अगर चलता है तो फिर आप जीत सकते हो। जिस तरीके से सलमान अली आगा ने रन्स किए, रिजवान ने रन्स किए, इन खिलाड़ियों ने थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस देने की कोशिश की होगी। बट अब एक आध परफॉर्मेंस के बेसिस पे आप किसी को भी जज नहीं कर सकते। एक आपने बहुत आउटस्टैंडिंग परफॉर्मेंस कर दी, उसके बाद अगले मैच पे फिर वही हो गया। तो वो चीजें हैं, वो चीजें एक मेरे लिए रहेगी की प्रॉब्लम। और बॉलर्स तो उनके पिटाई खा रहे हैं। शाहीन को आप देख लो, नसीम को आप देख लो, हारिस अभी पूरी तरीके से फिट नहीं है। फिर आप देखो अबरार को आप देख लो, उनके पास जो स्पिनर्स हैं, जैसे हमारे पास 5 स्पिनर हम लेकर आए, लेकिन हमारे जो बैटिंग ऑलराउंडर, बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर वाले भी जो स्पिनर्स हैं, वो भी उनसे ज्यादा, उनके टॉप स्पिनर्स से ज्यादा बेहतर है। सो क्वालिटी वाइज तो कोई कंपैरिजन है ही नहीं पाकिस्तान के साथ इस समय पर। वो जीत जाएंगे तो जीत जाएंगे, बट टीम ऐसा नहीं बताती कि हाँ यार ये जीत ही जाएंगे।
So Amit, again you are asking that Rishabh Pant question. There's absolutely, I mean, both Shomik and Rohit laughed it off. So that's the truth. I mean, I don't think any of these things. Tournament has not started. Any of these things even merit 1 second of our time. Someone's asking about beer something. Otis is saying that somebody will watch WPL. Men will watch what? Children will watch Champions Trophy. Men will watch WPL. My friend, why are you making it either or? What makes you feel men will not watch Champions Trophy and vice versa? Everybody will watch everything, like our people do. Trisha and Snehashish do the most comprehensive show on WPL every night. So if you follow our platform, we watch everything, and not just WPL and what IPL and Champions Trophy. Whether it is local football, check ISL, go check our platform. That's what sport is. The moment you say this or that, cricket or non-cricket, you lose the plot. So it is never like that. Closing comments from all my guests. Shomik Chakraborty, 24 more hours to go. Good call from India to kind of give them a day off, relax, final 24 hours, and then come back. But everything that I've seen, the photographs that you have sent, what you and Rohit Juglan have consistently reported, Gautam Gambhir looks to be in fine fettle in Dubai. Am I right in saying that? Body language, confidence, everything very different from Australia. Shomik Chakraborty.
Absolutely. And this is, this format is India's go-to format. Yesterday, the fielding drills, and I wrote a copy specifically on the fielding drills. How fun, how funny it was, how exciting it was. And Rohit Sharma pulling off a humdinger with the last throw. Mohammad Shami making a direct hit and the entire team celebrating. That was sort of unexpected. Mohammad Shami knocking over the stumps via a direct hit. So that was unexpected. The body language, even Mohammad Shami, when he knocked that one off, Gautam Gambhir struggled to conceal his smile. So the body language is very positive. It is very, very confident. The players look very, very confident. But then you have to turn up in matches. I hope this Indian team has the wherewithal to do it. India are here as tournament favorites, but I will also say Pakistan are also tournament favorites. I don't know which Pakistan will turn up, but Pakistan have a history. Even the 1992, which was their crowning glory, they were out. They're down and out from the World Cup. They just played 3 good matches. The game before the semi-final against a red-hot New Zealand, and that Wasim Akram's magical 2 deliveries in the final, and they were the champions. So I will never rule out Pakistan. India are the
Shomik, Devashish Dotto, Lokendra Pratap, Sahi and Gautam Bhattacharya jumped the fence and ran inside the ground. I hope you remember after the 92 final. So when Debuda goes, you should introduce him to Rohit Juglan and tell him to say that story.
He's coming to the ICC Academy along with
He was messaging me all morning today. He was messaging me all morning. You must tell him to tell Rohit that story, that he jumped over the fence and ran in. And what happened? All 3 of them, Pakistan players celebrating, and 3 Indian journalists who are much plumper than I am. So imagine the sight. So that was what happened in 1992. Anyway,
and just another anecdote of that 1992 final. Imran Khan did a press conference after the game, and Intikhab Alam was the Pakistan coach. And Intikhab Alam was not a Tom, Dick, Harry. He was a former Pakistan captain. And Imran was asked, what was the role Intikhab Alam played? He struggled. Imran struggled. Inti, he was very good at arranging our meals, giving our rooms. I mean, it was arranging our rooms, everything. As far as the strategy was concerned, it was down to me and Javed. That was the role of a coach back then.
Very Imran Khan. But Gargi, I think there's a super chat on Rohit and Virat. Rohit Juglan can take that, and then you have the closing words. Can you? Yeah. क्या है ये विराट ने अपने कैप्टेंसी फाइनल हारे चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी का क्या रोहित शर्मा बदला लेंगे? विराट क्या साथ देंगे रोहित का बैट से? अपने रोहित जुगलान, हाँ रोहित बताओ यार.
मतलब साथ देने वाली इसमें रोहित और पूरी टीम, इसमें ये तो है ही नहीं कि नहीं क्योंकि रोहित की कप्तानी में जीत जाएंगे तो मैं साथ नहीं दूंगा, ऐसा तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. तो मतलब थोड़ा सा मैं चाहूंगा कि आप अपना सवाल रिफ्रेश करें. और विराट की कैप्टनसी में हारे थे, इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि किसकी कैप्टनसी में क्या हारे थे, इट्स ऑल अबाउट कि इंडिया हार गया था और फाइनल में पाकिस्तान से हार गया था. दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. वो कप्तानी में किसकी हारे, वो कल के दिन आप यही लिखोगे कि इंडिया ने चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी जीती. ये कितनी जगह पर आप ये पढ़ोगे कि नहीं रोहित शर्मा की कप्तानी और उसमें गौतम गंभीर की कोचिंग में आप ये ट्रॉफी जीते. दैट्स नॉट द थिंग दैट मैटर्स. दो इंडिया की जर्सी, इंडिया का कलर मैटर करता है, जो क्रेस्ट आपके लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे लगा हुआ है वो मैटर करता है, और उसी के लिए आप सब खेल रहे हो. ना रोहित विराट के लिए खेल रहे हैं, ना विराट रोहित के लिए खेल रहे हैं, दोनों इंडिया के लिए खेल रहे हैं. दैट्स द ओनली थिंग. तो जीतेंगे तो इंडिया जीतेगा, हारेंगे तो इंडिया हारेगा. ना हम ये कहेंगे कि रोहित ने हराया, ना हम ये कहेंगे कि विराट ने इसलिए हरवा दिया क्योंकि रोहित कप्तान थे. तो फिर तो विराट 2024 का फाइनल जिताते ही नहीं. तो 2024 के में तो विराट की ही पारी सबसे फाइनल की उन्हीं की पारी है जो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो हमें इनसे थोड़ा आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. अब वो लॉकडाउन किड्स की तरह बात मत करो, थोड़ा मैच्योर बनो, अच्छे प्लेटफॉर्म्स को सुनो, रेफ स्पोर्ट्स को सुनो और थोड़ा क्रिकेट को समझो, अच्छी जगहों पढ़ो. और
Rohit form, lovely. Gargi, you have the closing words. Also, Vidarbha 188 for 7. They've reduced Mumbai to Vidarbha 380 plus, and Gargi would be extremely happy with that result. Mumbai 188 for 7. Shardul Thakur just out 37. So maybe Tanush Kotian once more. Will he come to the rescue? But looks tough. Struggling clearly at this point in time. Closing words to Gargi. England are going to play ODIs in Pakistan after 20 long years, longest by any team. A lot of these teams have landed in Pakistan. For them, it's a massive moment, Gargi. 24 years, they are hosting an ICC tournament. They are on show. For them to get it right is massively important. Just to pull the tournament off without any major hitch. Final words.
First of all, there are two things to prove for Pakistan here as a country, as a cricketing nation. First is PCB. Will they be able to pull off a Champions Trophy without any hiccups? There have been many already, several already. But at this point, everything seems to be going smoothly. Second is obviously the cricket. If Pakistan team comes in, plays good quality cricket, pulls off a heist, maybe even gets the silverware home, I think this could be the perfect redemption arc for Pakistan cricket, and honestly, it would be the best thing for the fans. I don't think fans could hope for anything better at that point. But at the same time, is like everyone has been saying, which Pakistan team will turn up in this tournament is something that is yet to be seen. Hopefully, just for the sake of the fans, Pakistan does well. India looks very, very strong. New Zealand looks strong. But Pakistan also is a good contender. It will depend on how they play cricket. It will be at their home, in front of the home crowd. Hopefully, they make a good tournament out of this. One more super chat.
जुगलान सर, आपको ही सुनते हैं हमेशा, हम दोनों को सपोर्ट करते हैं बॉस. वेल डन. रोहित, you're in form. Well done.
Yeah, thank you
He's
so much.
hitting
Thank you
cover
so much.
drives after cover drives.
Just,
And he's got good weather in Dubai as well, as Shomik said. Yes, Shomik, quickly
just
finish.
just I want to have a parting quote. Like Gargi said, if whether Pakistan would be able to pull off a heist, I don't know. But I have failed miserably in my endeavor of taking Rohit to a Pakistani restaurant, and that is my failure.
Okay, parting shot.
I'm a
So
pure
Rohit
vegetarian.
Jaglan has refused
Pure
to go to a Pakistani restaurant with Shomik Chakraborty. Gargi, headline this today.
Pure
Headline-
vegetarian. Look at my meal. What's written over it? Veg.
ये भी है.
Veg.
Rice bowl. Good.
No, but I
Rice
had
bowl.
some good Pakistani food in Melbourne as well.
ये देखो, ये भी vegetarian ही है.
Ah.
You know, just one thing. When I was sitting with Gargi in the Arun Jaitley Stadium, every story she was telling to each and every one of the journalists there, she was always referring it to
This is
Australia.
a lie.
सिडनी में तो
This
ये
is a
होता
lie.
था, मेलबर्न में तो ये होता था, दिल्ली में ऐसा हो रहा है, लेकिन
Because
सिडनी
people
में
were
ऐसा होता
asking
था.
me. That's why I was telling them.
मैंने वहां पे हमारे एक दोस्त खड़े थे,
No,
मनोज
let's
करके,
end the
मैंने
show
मनोज
here.
को बोला, कि अगर ये 5 टेस्ट मैच करती तो ये क्या करती, अगर ये 2 टेस्ट मैच में इतना सिडनी कर रही है और मेलबर्न कर रही है तो.
Please, Rohit. No.
Right.
चलो,
We have to end the show because Rohit is now sledging Gargi. So we have to close it.
And on
that-
high demands, Gargi will be in Hindi also, Rev Sports Hindi. Twitter
Yes,
पे
yes,
लिखा
yes,
था
yes.
लोगों ने.
I will be there.
I saw Gargi's response and then a whole lot of comments on Twitter saying,
I
Rohit,
will be there.
Rohit, आप तो बुलाते नहीं हो. And then Rohit, it is on you now. So I've seen that response. So absolutely,
welcome.
Gargi, hit the show. Shomik, Gargi, Rohit, Bharat Ramraj with a new look, which actually looks good to me. I mean, Bharat looks 20 years younger
Yeah.
with his new look. He has landed in Dubai. He will also join and Vibe Hub from tomorrow. All of you enjoy and do the work. This is going to be some blast, of a coverage for the Champions Trophy. Great work so far. Gargi will be in the studio from tomorrow. So watch out for Hindi, Bangla, and English coverage on Rev Sports. Read Shomik Chakraborty's pieces. Excellent coverage so far from Dubai. Bharat will be writing from tonight. So will Vibe Hub from tomorrow. So comprehensive, holistic coverage of the Champions Trophy from the Middle East. No longer Dubai the way we know, but as Shomik said, he's got English weather there at the moment. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Tomorrow, Pakistan versus New Zealand. Champions Trophy starts. India takes field day after. Thank you very much, everyone.